Hey guys, it's another Brewday adventure, that is for sure. Welcome back to the channel. Let me take a sip of my coffee. As I'm taping this video, it's top of the morning. So, I'm doing an experimental batch. This is first time doing this one. I normally tend to, I'm a creature of comfort. I'll stay in, as you know from my videos, I'll go back to the same recipes over and over again. They're tried and true. I like them, but I decided I'll do something new, okay? So I'm doing a Yorkshire bitter. I got the recipe out of the Homebrew Bible there, page 144 for those of you that have the book. Now the original recipe is obviously for all grain, so I scaled it down to my what I need to do. Use all the grains, 5 pounds of grain, well, a little more than 5 pounds of grains. We got Breeze, Golden Light, dry malt extract, and the only thing that changed in this was the yeast and the hops, because the recipe calls for First Gold. I don't know what the hell First Gold hops is. My homebrew shop guy, he didn't know what that was either. So we went with East Kent Goldings and Challengers. He did have Challengers. So we got Challenger hops are at the start of the boil, and the finishing hop is going to be a ½ ounce at 10 minutes and another ½ ounce at flame out of the UK Goldings. We got 5 pounds of 2-row. We got crystal 8 ounces of Crystal 60. We got 12 ounces of wheat, and we got 1 ounce of chocolate. I also, so like I said, so then the hops, and the thing that's gonna make this recipe special is the yeast. Now I got West Yorkshire yeast. All right, so I guess Guy had ordered some of this and cooked it up and on a stir plate and all that, and he's got samples that he was giving out. No one's used it. I'm the first person to be using it, I guess, besides himself. So yeah, I'm really interested. This is the first time using, well, this is the second time using harvested yeast that I've done in a brew. I get leery about harvesting yeast because there's always potential for infection, especially when it's not that expensive to just go buy a brand new packet of yeast, sachet or whatever. But that's that. The original yeast was Y Yeast 1469 West Yorkshire Ale yeast. Now this is, I don't know what brand this is. I don't think it's Y Yeast, but it's West Yorkshire yeast. So we're gonna give that a go, and hey, come along with me in the first mate as we start getting the water up to temp and start doughing in. And I'll shoot some footage. Hopefully this Brewday footage isn't too long. I'll try to cut it down. So let's get moving. All right, time to dough in. We have reached that stage. Get these grains in. Second-size my spoon. All right. In we go. Give it a little mix. I want no dough balls. All right. I know this isn't the most exciting part of the video. But there's only one way to brew, right? And this is where it all starts. We got a lot of clumpage going on here. Woo! Thermometer out of the way. Oh yeah. Got a lot of grains going in. 5 pounds. So I'm hoping after I sparge, my pot doesn't overflow. Whew, getting tired here. Just hope this all works out, right guys? The magic of brewing. Alright, mash is all done. Mashed for about an hour at 150. And there's the color that you can see so far of it. I'm just draining the greens. I just sparged about a gallon of water. Fly sparge. And so you'll get the last little bit of this drain out. Got the heat on. Bring it up to the boil. And then we'll add our first hop addition, which will be the... what the heck did I do? Challenger. Right. Get the brain for it already. Jeez. Alright. Coming up to the boil. I'm gonna wait for all this. Woo! Got a hot break going on. A lot of foam on top. Looking like a daggone volcano. I'm just wait for this. Break up. Move some of the bubbles around. Come on. First hop addition going in. Roll and boil, baby. An ounce Challenger. My timer on. Hour boil. Last top drop, 10 ounces of, and then the Warflock, what was it, half ounce? I got a half ounce of East Kent Goldings at 10, and then I'm going to flame out, add the dry malt extract, and then the last ounce of hops. Flame out, we're beeping. Add the last hop drop. Mix that in there. I'm going to get this over here. So I can move this pot to the other side, get it off the plate. It's hot. Now that we're flame out, where's my sanitized scissors? I hate dry mold extract. I don't know if you guys can see me. Hold on, let me switch this camera over here. Oh yeah, you can see me. Alright. Add dry malt extract. I love how it's nice and loose in here, but then as soon as the steam hits it, it freaking, you know, it starts clumping up in the bag. You can see on the end of the bag. Steam like kind of gets up in here. fun. Alright. Let me see if I get some of that steam to dry off that, and then while I'm mixing this, and I'll dump the rest in. And we're going to chill her down. Alright, we're chilling. We are chilling now. We're sitting between, we're at 120 now. So she's going down pretty quick. My, tap water outside, garden hose coming in the window there and running into here. It's not that, the groundwater's not that cold, I guess. But, hey, it's working. Getting down there. I'm going to try to crash this down as fast as possible. Get it to between, maybe 80 or at least 100. Because it's hard to judge because I got 3 gallons of top-up water, spring water, sitting in the fridge to top up, so that'll crash it down even more. Because that yeast, that Yorkshire yeast, wants to be cool. It doesn't want no hot, 75, 80 degree temperature, because then you get some funky all flavors. You guys know that when you use US04, Nottingham, any type of English ale yeast, they always, if they get too hot, they ferment too hot, they'll give you some off funky flavors. So I'm hoping to do this. My closet is sitting at about 70 degrees, so the air conditioning's running, so we're sitting, hey, 70 should be good though. Just got my fingers crossed. Alright, I got her in without making a minimum of a mess, 'cause it's always hard to pour that pot into the top of this fermenter. A little bit got out on the floor. Shh, don't tell the wife. And we're sitting right here, right on the tippity brim here. I filled it up a little too high, but we're sitting at 1060. I'm like really impressed. I forget what my original calculations were supposed to be. It's supposed to be 5.5% or 5.7%. That was the original calculations, but I don't remember being 1060 for the original gravity. So we got a lot of sugars out of this, the process. I'm drawing a blank for the right word. But give the old yeast a little bit of a shake. Oh yeah, look at that in there. Lively it is. Woo, big and chunky. I don't even see that. See, now the lighting's horrible. I know. No, I don't think you're gonna be able to see it. But yeah, because it's focusing on over here. But yeah, it's lively. We're gonna give it a crack. Ooh, nice little hiss and pop there. I guess I'll get this in here. Everything's been sanitized, so why waste any beer, right? So I'm gonna call it at 1060. Set that right there. And let me get this in here without making a mess, because this hydrometer is a leaky SOB. It's all leaking, got beer all over the place. Oh man. Alright, that's in. And I need 2 hands. I don't want to set this down. Let me put this over here. Well, I'll put that right in the sanitizer. Okay. In we go. Our yeast is all in. Sanitized bubbler. Bubbler on. 18 Celsius. That's about 65 degrees, I guess, Fahrenheit, something like that. And now it's cleanup time. Till we do it again, my friends, remember, let's set sail.